Now, the worst thing about the anime community is how quickly they tend to forget anime that were called literal masterpieces when they were first released. And I'm here to fix this problem once and for all. Today, I have the top 10 anime that are forgotten masterpieces. Anyways, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and dive on in. To start off the list, we've got Youre being summoned as Azazel. This story is basically a laugh-out-loud comedy that thrives on its absurdity. The story follows a no-nonsense detective and his assistant who uses summoned demons to solve bizarre cases. The demons themselves, particularly Azazel, the gluttonous pervert, provides an endless stream of gags that ranges from slapstick to wildly inappropriate. The humor is relentless and often over the top, and Azazel and his demonic companions are constantly at odds with the main character's icy demeanor, creating a dynamic that is hilarious to watch. The jokes come fast and hard, and while the show thrives on chaos, it also sneaks in moments of sharp wit and clever parody. At just being 15 minutes per episode, somehow the show manages to offend everybody. So be a little open-minded while watching this show, otherwise it'll cause you some pretty big problems down the line. And the show never overstays its welcome. It's perfect for fans of short, punchy comedies, so for those who enjoy absurd, no-holds-barred humor, Youre being summoned as Azazel delivers in spades. It's loud, it's crude, and it's hilarious. A certain must-watch for fans of chaotic comedy. Then at number 9, we have Mitsudomo. The best word to describe this anime is just chaos. Pure, unhinged, comedic chaos. Bursting with over-the-top comedy, slapstick humor, and boundary-pushing gags, this show thrives on absurdity and relentless energy. Here, the main trio isn't even your average type. Each of them has their own distinct personality, and what they bring to the classroom is literal destruction. And one of the things that sets this anime apart is its unpredictability. Because at the one hand, it goes on like a pretty harmless and safe comedy show, but then it delivers some punchlines which kinda reminded me of a show called Shimoneta. If you know, you know. Anyways, even at its wildest moments, there's an unshakable charm to this school-based madhouse, and while this show might not appeal to everyone, due to its over-the-top humor and sometimes edgy jokes, it shines for those who crave comedy that's unafraid to get weird. So overall, this show is outrageous, unpredictable, and probably the stupidest anime I have ever had the fortune to see, which means you definitely need to watch it too. Next up at number 8, we have Wandering Sun, an anime with a topic that's definitely not meant for everyone. And the show approaches its delicate subject matter with grace, offering one of the most authentic explorations of gender identity in anime. Much like a silent voice tackled themes of isolation and redemption, Wandering Sun presents its characters with genuine and relatable struggles, creating a deeply human story. The story follows two young students navigating their gender identity while grappling with the pressures of adolescence. The animation matches the gentle yet poignant tone of the narrative, and this show refuses to sensationalize its themes. It portrays the characters' struggles and achievements with honesty. The relationships feel organic and the emotions are raw. And Wandering Sun starts off with an interesting structure. Instead of starting from an extremity, the beginning or the ending, the anime begins somewhere in the middle of the original story. Of course, it is assumed that either the viewer is familiar with the manga or is watching the series seriously. I'm saying this because it is very easy to get lost in this anime, as it refers to a lot to past events, mostly through dialogue rather than flashbacks. So if you are seeking thoughtful, emotionally resonant storytelling, Wandering Sun captures the fragility of youth while leaving a lasting impact, making it a must-watch. After that, at number 7, we have Michiko and Hachin. Set against the backdrop of a vibrant South American-inspired world, this anime delivers a fresh take on the road trip adventure anime. This series gives adrenaline-fueled chase sequences and heartwarming character moments at the same time. Think of the show as the Cowboy Bebop meets Banana Fish, but with a feminine touch. The best part of the story is the dynamic between two main leads, a brash, chain-smoking escape artist and a level-headed girl searching for freedom. Their bond evolves over time, and their journey across landscapes, crumbling cities, and sun-drenched slums feels fresh, wholesome, and emotional, all at the same time. And this show doesn't shy away from the showcasing of the harshness of survival. Because of that, the animation stands out with its gritty aesthetic. So if you enjoy stylish, character-driven stories that blend action and drama seamlessly, Michiko and Hachin is an unforgettable ride. This show is a rarity in the medium and should not be prejudged on the basis of 1 or 2 episodes. The complexity of each character, the harsh, unforgiving setting, and the sometimes brutal real actions of individuals, not to mention the extremely subtle development, all serve to make this one of the better shows that have aired in the last decade. So if you enjoy stylish, character-driven stories that blend action and drama seamlessly, Michiko and Hachin is an unforgettable ride. Next up at number 6, we've got Deno Coil. This show is a hidden gem that seamlessly blends science fiction with childhood nostalgia. Set in a near-future world where augmented reality, AR for short, overlaps with everyday life. The series captures a sense of wonder and eeriness, almost similar to the vibes of Serial Experiments Lane. The story mainly focuses on the main character and her friends, who navigate the digital and physical realms in search of answers to the mysterious AR phenomena. This duality between tangible reality and the digital plane mirrors themes is definitely not a new concept. But still, this show somehow adds a personal touch to it. The show explores themes of friendship, curiosity, and loss from a child's perspective. It balances lighthearted moments like kids playfully battling digital creatures with genuinely unnerving undertones. The anime puts incredible amounts of detail and well-constructed plots and characters, creating a mystery thriller that you are sure to remember for a long, long time. Mystery itself is a pretty neglected genre in anime in my opinion, but Deno Coil handles it very well, while matching familiar digital reality themes with characters that aren't traditional to them. Ultimately, it's a masterpiece of storytelling and atmosphere. It captures both the joy and sorrow of childhood exploration, while offering a thoughtful reflection on technology's role in our lives. Although it initially suffers from slow pacing, the show quickly gets back on track and turns into a must-watch anime for anyone looking to watch something serious and dark this weekend. After that, at number 5, we have A Place Further Than the Universe. This show captures the magic of chasing dreams so beautifully that it puts the best slice of life out there to shame. This heartfelt coming-of-age journey follows 4 girls who set their sights on an extraordinary goal: traveling to Antarctica. The show follows a variety of characters, each of their own personal stories and struggles, and they are well developed, lovable, and honestly the best part of the show. But at its core, the courage to dream, the courage to grow, and the courage to keep going when the odds seem impossible to beat. Its blend of heartfelt drama and lighthearted humor ensures a narrative that resonates with both laughter and tears. The story was amazing, filled with great writing, world building, themes, and pacing. The characters are wonderful and developed. The visuals are brilliant, and the soundtrack and voice acting are wonderful. So for anyone seeking a show that inspires and uplifts, A Place Further Than the Universe delivers without any hesitation. It's proof that sometimes the most meaningful journeys take us to places we never even imagined, both geographically and within ourselves. So do yourself a favor and go watch this. Then at number 4, we have Chihayafuru. This anime is the literal proof that even the most generic subjects can deliver thrilling, emotional storytelling. But let's start from the beginning, shall we? This is a sports anime about competitive karuta, a traditional Japanese card game. This might not sound exciting at first, but much like Haikyuu did for volleyball, this anime turns an obscure sports into a gripping, heartfelt journey. The protagonist shows the same determination as, well, almost every other shonen hero. Her passion for karuta is unwavering, driving her to form a team and compete at the highest level. The show's pacing is a little off at times, but it really shines during the tournament arcs. But at its core, Chihayafuru is more than a sports anime. It's about friendship, love, and self-discovery. Karuta becomes a vehicle for personal growth, and the poetic nature of the game lends itself to deeply emotional storytelling, so the characters are developed and lovable. The story, while often predictable, is still exciting and endearing. There wasn't a single episode that I didn't enjoy. For those seeking an anime that blends competition with heartfelt character moments, Chihayafuru delivers on all fronts. Like Free or Run with the Wind, it proves that dedication and teamwork can turn any sport into a riveting experience. And after that, at the 3rd spot of today's list, we have the Tatami Galaxy. Very few anime grasp the short-lived beauty of time. Shows like Frieren did it quite well, and the Tatami Galaxy is right on par with it. This surreal, fast-talking gem pulls you into a whirlwind of alternate realities as its nameless protagonist searches for the perfect college life. So the plot is about time, never changing, always changing, all at the same time. Set in a fictional universe, specifically a town that seems pretty close to the modern Japanese towns. Our main character expects to find the rose-colored campus life that he always dreamed of. By entering a campus club, instead, he finds mischief and disappointment in every way possible. But under the complex plot, the anime reminds us that no matter how many chances we get, sometimes the best moments come when we stop running. And almost everything about this anime is delivered in almost every single department. The animation, the storytelling, the sound design, the characters, they're all almost flawless. I mean, there's not a single character that is not likable in this series. And if you like thought-provoking shows, this anime is a must-watch. Next at the runners-up of today's list, we've got Manonoke, a visually stunning, atmospheric masterpiece that blends psychological horror and folklore. The series follows a medicine seller as he confronts malevolent spirits. This anime is broken into 5 different stories lasting about 2 to 3 episodes each. Every one of these stories features a different supernatural spirit, many of them who are rooted in Japanese folklore. There is only one recurring character in all the stories, and that is the ever so awesome medicine seller. Yes, he is the nameless and simply known as the medicine seller. Although the anime doesn't reveal much about him, I think it's very fitting since it adds to his mysterious nature. Each arc feels like a self-contained mystery, unraveling the human emotions and desires that give birth to spirits. And the animation is for sure the best aspect of the show. It perfectly captures the spooky and mysterious vibes of the show, but Mononoke isn't just a feast for the eyes. It's a chilling exploration of humanity's darker side. Its episodic nature and rich atmosphere make it a standout for fans of psychological anime. So, if you're hungry for something like this show is sure to ruin your good night's sleep. But at the top spot of today's list, we have Steins Gate, a towering masterpiece within the sci-fi genre, effortlessly weaving together time travel, heartbreak, and suspense into a near-perfect narrative. As the main character, we got the self-proclaimed mad scientist whose weirdness gives the show its signature charm. But as weird as he is a complex, larger-than-life protagonist who captivates from the start. But for me, the real brilliance of the show lies in its pacing. The first half may feel lighthearted, with plenty of comedic moments between the main character and his companions. However, once the stakes reveal themselves, the series plunges into darker territory. And the shift is both sudden and seamless, turning every small decision into a matter of life and death. And unlike all the generic anime out there, this anime focuses on consequences. The use of time travel here feels grounded and realistic, and every alteration of the timeline carries emotional weight, particularly as the main character grapples with loss and failure. And this anime will always keep you guessing, with twists that build on each other rather than relying on pure shock value. Combined with its meticulous attention to detail and emotional resonance, it cements its place as a modern classic. And if you haven't watched this anime yet, what are you doing? It's literally one of the highest rated animes out there, so do yourself a favor and go and watch it. Well, that's the list for today, guys. If you were able to make it this far, please be sure to comment down below on which anime you think should have been on this list. Or tell us what anime you're gonna hit up next, as we are always looking for new anime recommendations. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button while you're at it, and press on that bell icon and set it as all to be notified about all our latest new videos. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.